Hey, what's up guys, this is Skyforce95 here with the unboxing and review of a car charger splitter I got here from the company Otium. And they sent this out to me for my unbiased review, and that's what I intend to do. I'll be not going to give any kind of preferential treatment just because I got this for free. But anyways, I was actually in the market looking for a car splitter since I'm getting more and more tech that I need to plug into my car. So this is definitely something that would help me with that issue. So this one features 3 auxiliary power sockets, and they also have several USB along the sides. So for an idea, you got 2 right there in the front and 2 on the side. It also features a voltage LED indicator, which is built on the actual plug. When I unbox it, I'll show you guys. So that's like the main highlights that you get from this box. Since this is a China-based company, they do have some very strange wording on here. So I wouldn't take this too much. It's sometimes a little bit hard to understand. It even comes with an adhesive so you can stick it to the console of your car, so that's nice. So let me just go ahead and get this thing opened. Alright, so here it is. Let's see if there's anything else in the box. Any instruction manual or anything? Looks like no. Alright, so now that's out of the packaging. It looks like the 3M adhesive is pre-applied. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the unboxing. So let me just go ahead and get on with the review. So first, a quick overview of this $17 car splitter. It has this really nice matte finish to it, and the cable itself has this glossy finish to it, and it's very thick, so it's good. I don't feel like it's very brittle or anything, and in total it's about 1 meter long. On the other end, the plug also has a really nice matte finish, and the single button that you press on here is to either allow power to flow through the adapter or not. When plugged in, it will display the amount of voltage that it is outputting. Though I definitely wish that they included a manual to give you more context on this voltage number that you're seeing. Most people probably will not be able to understand what it means. And as briefly shown in the unboxing portion of the video, it does come with pre-applied sticky strips here, but the only problem with this is that since it's already pre-applied, you can only mount it in a certain way. The mounting position I wanted for my car was on the side console, and I wanted to face the other way, but unfortunately since it was pre-applied, I could only face it this way, which made it a little bit awkward to access the USB ports on the side. And speaking of USB ports, so in addition to the 3 auxiliary car outlets here, it also has 4 USB ports built in on the dock. So the ones still on the same plane surface as the sockets are 2 2.4 amp USB ports, and then on the side are 2 1 amp ports. For those are for charging lower powered devices. So I tested the charging speed of both the USB ports built in as well as the car charger adapter that I also use, which is by Anker. So the 2.4 amp one was able to charge my iPad around 22% for about an hour drive. And for the same hour, if I plugged it into the car charger made by Anker, I was able to get double the amount of charge in the same amount of time, 44% within an hour drive. And while I was charging my iPad, I also had other devices plugged in, including this Bluetooth FM transmitter, as well as the charger for my Garmin. I also tested it with charging 2 devices at the same time, so both my iPad and my iPhone, which is probably a typical case that somebody would use this for. Also in addition to charging my other devices as shown. So what I'm trying to say here is that I think this splitter does a sufficient job of allocating power and charging devices sufficiently quickly. So I have pretty much no problems with functionality. My main problem is obviously the mounting position. So because of these pre-applied strips, I only was able to mount it in this way. I guess technically I could have removed these and bought my own 3M slips and stick it on the other side, but just wouldn't look as good. The extra long 1 meter cable is also a little overkill, so the way I managed the cable is using the cable ties that came with it, and so here's my current setup. I guess I could have mounted it on my glove box door, but I wanted it to be out of the way and as close to me as possible without interfering with the passenger seat. So my main suggestion would be to give us the 3M strips, but don't pre-apply it. Another suggestion would to have their USB ports lit up, so since this is a dark console and especially you most likely will put it in a dark location, it'd be nice to have lit up ports so I can easily see where I can plug these into. And now I haven't seen this yet, but on a previous card splitter that I had bought, I had found that the inside of the sockets had already shown signs of rust. Now this one hasn't had that problem yet, but I really hope that they have a sufficient amount of coating to prevent any kinds of corrosion. And since there is no warranty that comes with it, you better hope that the seller will be able to honor their production code. So as of this upload date, I don't have any major problems with this card splitter. I think it's appropriately priced, and it's actually quite competitively priced actually, and it offers a lot for the money. It has so many ports, and it also has that one touch button to cut off power when you want to, so you don't want to drain out the battery of your car. You can just quickly turn it off without having to unplug this thing. And I think that it's built pretty well. I like that matte finish. So I can recommend this car splitters if you're looking to charge a lot of devices in your car. I think this is a good product to look into. So that'll be it for this review. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Subscribe to my channel, SkyFirst95, for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.